Hey everyone! In this video, we're gonna reveal the top 10 WWE Champions of all time. It's very shocking to know that these champions are not known as much as you think, but they surely made the best career in the world's most famous wrestling organization, WWE. Wrestlers who own this championship have developed a distinct and unique reputation of themselves all over the world. Not all the time these title holders are in the advantage. Well, you must be wondering, why is that so? If you want to know the hidden reason behind this, make sure you watch the video till the end. Number 10. Randy Macho Man Savage. Although Hulk Hogan was the representative of the company back then and also Vince McMahon's golden boy for most of the 1980s, Randy Savage was not too far away, became an icon in pop culture, which was the main reason his death was commemorated with sorrow from personalities outside the wrestling organization. Savage successfully got ahead of Butch Reed, Greg Valentine, and the one-man gang services of Andre the Giant. Quite assured was the victory of Savage, with Hulk Hogan and Miss Elizabeth in his corner, and there he won his first heavyweight title, which drove his fans wild after a brief dormant period of time. Savage came also celebrated with the same joyous energy when he defeated the Nature Boy, basically on one leg. Savage shortly gave the title back to Ric Flair, but his heritage as champion can never be erased. Number 9. Superstar Billy Graham. Eldridge Wayne Coleman, aka Billy, was the first to become the long-term champion of WWE, with the title reign for a supreme of 9.5 months. To this time, this remains the longest single title reign of WWE Championship, with JBL and Yokozuna tied as first runner-ups. Defending the title all over the world with a series of matches in Japan, Graham faced all of the legends, Pedro Morales, Mil Mascaras, and Dusty Rhodes as his opponents. Billy was also the first bad guy of WWE to get several appraisals from the crowd, and a face turn was also anticipated, if it wasn't for the handshake agreement which made Vince choose to run the election with Bob Backlund as his next toddler face champion. The bodybuilder physique of Graham paved the way for the fancy of Hulk Hogan to become a star. Although superstar Billy Graham only had one title reign, it was a sensation in so many different ways, which made him an actual superstar. Number 8. Bob Backlund. After Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales, Bob Backlund was the third man to be chosen as a long-term champion by Vince McMahon Sr. He worked hard for weeks in order to beat Billy Graham and finally pinned both of his shoulders to the ground and became the 7th WWE Heavyweight Champion. Bob entered in an epic match with Harley Race, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, which led to a 60-minute time limit tie. One thing for which Backlund's reign was famous was his defense against other champions, including Nick Bockwinkel and Ric Flair of the American Wrestling Association. Number 7. The Rock. The Rock's achievements are more impressive than winning the WWF Championship on 7 different occasions. During these years, he represented different portraits of himself, from the rude and self-obsessed guy, the corporate champion, to the super popular People's Champion. The Rock captured numerous hearts across the world. His awesome mic skills and in-ring talents made him the perfect front guy of the company, and also, his conflicts were always full of drama. 3 times he headlined Steve Austin in WrestleMania, the WWF title being the reason for the feud. The Rock also got in conflict with Mankind, Triple H, and The Undertaker for the largest reward in the sports industry, and he was also celebrated as the next face of the company. The Rock could have been a title holder several times till today had he not opted for acting, but who doesn't love his movies? Number 6. Triple H. Although the game has been under a lot of criticism, there must be a reason behind the 8-time WWE Champion. Triple H first won the big one after becoming a heel in the game and joined the corporation in the year 1999. The current WWE CEO would always get into conflicts with the favor of Mankind, Big Show, and Steve Austin before his marriage to Stephanie McMahon and kayfabe. Now, this arrangement heated up the Hunter's ongoing feud with Vince and the McMahon-Helmsley faction, which ran for 17 months, ensuring Triple H as a multiple-time heel champion. But due to his sudden injury, Triple H disappeared for 8 months. Made him a convincing champion. Number 5. John Cena. Everyone's favorite guy, John Cena, a 9-time WWE champion, the face and name of the company right now. He's headlined numerous WrestleManias, including the time of his high-profile CM Punk feud. Cena is the perfect frontman, and the sight of him confronting the odds time and time again has always been great for business. It may not be that interestingly viewed, but it's good for the company. Even his feuds are entertaining, as he's been stealing the spotlight subsequently. His awesome enmity with Randy Orton was sold pay-per-views for the most of 2009, but it was his long-term feud with Edge which really made him popular. Still, there's a long way to go for Cena, while most of his fans are expecting him to break Ric Flair's record. Number 4. Bret the Hitman Hart. Hart was picked as the leader of the new era of WWF, where steroids no longer had importance. He had already developed a reputation as the best company worker who could have an appreciable match with any opponent. He got the best of Diesel, Yokozuna, and Steve Austin as legit title contenders, which brought a new strength to the belt. Bret always had a feeling that he was Vince McMahon's go-to guy as he was in search of his new Hogan. Even after this, Bret was a 5-time WWF champion, and he also increased the company's fame in Europe, where the crowd went crazy. Headline: Bret Hart played a vital role in bringing the company uphill into a legendary period. Number 3. Bruno Sammartino. The length of Bruno's 2 WWE champion reigns gained him the NWA, which suggested a unification match between him and Lou Thesz. Number 2. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Steve is the only champion who had actually rivaled Hogan in the central scene. The highest television ratings were recorded in the Austin years, and the WWF promoted an edgy product. Steve Austin was the face of the Attitude Era, and his conflict with McMahon was one of the most interesting feuds of all time. Austin got the fame as a beer-swilling, foul-mouthed anti-hero. McMahon would subsequently pester him using his corporates. He even hired The Rock's services to screw Austin. But against all odds, Stone Cold Steve Austin became a 6-time WWF champion. Number 1. Hulk Hogan. In the 1980s, Hulkamania was the real drive for all the wrestling fans around the globe. The golden boy looks of Hulk Hogan resulted in the obvious skyrocketing marketing, leading him to hold the title for a long time. The new era of rock and wrestling, which was broadcasting then, had Hogan as its ideal face, and fans were wild over him. He portrayed an all-American hero who fought the foreign villains, and even the kids loved Hogan. Hogan made the most money in the WWE Universe. His main fight with Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 2 and his legendary bouts with Savage made him the WWE epitome. Hulkamania can never be compared to any other WWE event, which is the reason that Hulk Hogan can never be forgotten. Be sure to check out WWE Legendary Returns, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video.